डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
Namaskar, dear students. Myself Zeel Sagar Shah, working as an assistant professor in School of Computer Science in Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University. Welcome to the Chaitanya Studio. We are in the lecture series of object-oriented programming using C++. In that, we are in Unit 5, that is Decision and Control Structures, Part 3. In the last lecture, we have studied about loops in detail, that is for loop, while loop, do while loop. And today we are going to learn about unconditional branching statements in C++. So let's go to unconditional branching statements in C++. So there are three types of unconditional branching statements in C++. First of all, we will see the concept of unconditional branching statements, and after that we will look into each unconditional branching statements. The statements which transfer the control from one place to another within the program unconditionally are known as jump or unconditional statement. There are three important jump statements, that is break statement, continue statement and go to label statement. So let's see break statement in detail. What is break statement? The break statement is used to break a loop or switch statement. It breaks the current flow of the program at the given condition. So for example, let's see the syntax of break statement first and then we will see the example in detail. That is, if we want to use break statement, then we have to initialize break keyword in the program to jump out of the flow. So syntax of break statement is, for example, if we have written our for loop, that is initialization, condition, increment or decrement. After that, some of the lines or statements we have followed, and after that we want to jump out of the statement, then we will use break, that is if expression and then break. So what this condition will do is, let's see the example so that you can get an idea how break statement works in C++. So let's see example of break statement. First of all, we will include our IO stream. After that, using namespace std in int main, we have initialized one for loop, that is I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to 10 and I plus plus. What this statement will do, first we will initialize our I with one value. After that, we have given a condition that this for loop iterate till 1 to 10. So what this will do is, if I equal to 5, then this statement break is used and cout I. So what this will do is, let's see the output and then we will discuss this program. So whenever our I condition come to 5, that is at first I is equal to 1. So in if condition 1 is equal to 5, no. So cout I, then the program will be shown as 1. After that, the I plus plus. So now 2 is less than equal to 10, yes. Then 2 is equal to 5, no. Then cout 2. So likewise this program will use. And when 5 will come, the break statement is used and we will come out of the loop. So this is the basic example of break statement. We can use break in switch case when we have n number of conditions and we want to break the conditions. So now we will see continue statement. The C++ continue statement is used to continue loop. Continue is the opposite of break statement. It continues the current flow of the program and skip the remaining code at a specified condition. In the case of inner loop, we will use continue more. So the continue statement can be written as continue keyword and then semicolon. Let's see the syntax of continue statement. Likewise of break statement, we will use for loop, and after for loop we have some statements in our for loop. After that, if expression is true, then the expression will skip and the other part of the loop will be executed. Let's see the simple continue statement example first, and then we will discuss that program. So first, what will we do? First we have include our IOStream. After that, the same program we have used in break statement. Now you will see the difference between break and continue after you get the output of this program. What this will do is, when I is equal to 5, that is, then that value will be skipped and the other part of the loop will continue. Let's see the output of this program and you will get the idea of continue statement. So likewise 1, 2, 3, 4, and when the value of I is 5, that portion will be skipped and the other part of the loop will be executed. I hope you get the idea about continue statement. Now we will see go to label statement in detail. What is go to statement? Go to is used to transfer control to other part of the program. It unconditionally jumps to the specified condition. Let's see the syntax of go to statement and then the example of go to statement. Nowadays go to statement is not preferable because we will see the example and you will get the idea that why go to statement is not used nowadays, because it is a bad usage of go to statement is there. So go to, and then go to is a keyword and the label which we want to go to that statement, and then the statements, and when we want to execute that statement, then we will use label and the following statement. So let's see the example of go to statement in detail. So first what we have done is include IOStream, and in int main we have one label ineligible, and what we have in ineligible, cout, you are not eligible to vote. So when the user enter their age is 18, then if condition will be less than 18, then if condition will be followed and go to ineligible will be used. Let's see the output of this first. So whenever go to statement is there, then this is the disadvantage of go to statement. Whenever the program runs at least one time, go to statement will be printed. So you are not eligible to vote will be printed every time, whether it is true or not. So this is the disadvantage of go to statement. That's why go to statements are not used nowadays. So after that, user enter his age, so 15, then the ineligible go to statement has been executed, that is you are not eligible to vote. If user has entered 32, then you are eligible to vote will be printed. So this is the unconditional branching statements, and we have, I hope now you get the idea about decision and control statements in C++. We have so far learned about if statement, types of if statements, switch statement, and then we have used for loops, usage of while, do while loops. We have also studied in today's lecture we have studied about unconditional branching statement, in which we have learned about break statement, go to statement, continue statement. So I hope now you get the idea about how conditional and unconditional statements works in C++. In the next lecture we will study about arrays in detail. Thank you.
स्वाध्यायः परमः